Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 96 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series, where today I have a little bit of a change of plans. I was planning to go visit the Aether today and do the third dungeon, and as you may recall, at the end of last episode, my game crashed. Well, the server side crashed. So from the player's perspective, everything looked like it wasn't working, right? Like the pressure plate wasn't working at my door. Yeah. So I closed the game, reloaded, did a little testing, and basically I found that if I followed my compass to where it was leading to the gold dungeon, as soon as I got close to the gold dungeon, the game crashed for some reason. But only on the server side. Player side, client side, I didn't see the gold dungeon anywhere. So I think there must be something broken with the Aether's gold dungeon. I don't know if it's just the one particular dungeon that I happen to be flying towards or another one, but I found that it would reliably crash, and it was getting a little bit nerve-wracking, so I decided I'm just going to forego that last dungeon, and we'll just take a little break from the Aether for now. And instead I'm going to change gears and switch it up to another dimension that we'll go explore happily. I'm going to go check out another extremely classic favorite exploration mod of mine, which is the Twilight Forest. So we're going to head over to the Twilight Forest today and explore that a little bit. And in the same vein as with the Aether, I'm going to avoid any like cheaty, overpowered gear. So I'm gonna wear netherite, right? Like just, you know, in fairness, I've got some pretty high level protection stuff going on, but I stuck with sharpness 5 and looting 3 on my sword, so that's, you know, not terribly OP, and that should be cool, right? Let's do a little bit of Twilight Forest exploration today. So if you've seen the Twilight Forest before, it's a super cool mod, right? Like, it is just really, really good. And I'm curious to see how it plays out, you know, these days in the latest versions of the old pack. So let's head there, shall we? So to get to the Twilight Forest, you need some flowers. Not too bad. We can do dandelions, that should be fine, or poppies, or whatever you want. Just surround a 2x2 of water and toss a diamond in there. And that will lead you straight to the Twilight Forest. Huzzah! And there we are. Twilight Forest achieved. Cool. Hey, let's get ready to check this place out, because there's a lot of cool stuff to explore and a lot of neat mechanics. So I'll come back in a moment once we're ready. So the first thing you want to look for happens to be the first thing I saw when I got into this dimension, is this thing. It's a little spire with a lapis block on top, and nearby you'll find some ravens. Hello, friends. Sorry. Ravens will drop raven feathers, which are super useful because you need to use them to make magic map focus. The magic map focus will allow you to create a magic map, which allows you to see the whole dimension. Now, granted, we have a map mod installed, but trust me, having the magic map is going to be super useful. And the reason for that is it's going to show you where all the bosses are and all the different things that you need to do. So the basic gist of the Twilight Forest is it's like a dark magical dimension, and there's a bunch of bosses that you can progress through, and you generally have to complete one area before you're allowed to move into the next. It's a lot of fun to go through and explore, and there's a lot of neat mechanics. And I'll be honest with you guys, I feel like the exploration mod is one that hasn't. There's a lot of mods out there that like do tech and magic and stuff, but like exploration mods like were popular for a bit, and then like kind of there's not been a lot of new ones. There's been a few that have popped up and kind of like disappeared. You know, I think the Between Lands, is that still around? Like that was big for like a couple versions recently, but I don't think it's around anymore, unless it is, and I just haven't seen it. There's a couple ones like that. But yeah, I'd love to see more exploration mods, because I think it's fun to be able to go look around and find cool stuff. So what I'm looking for right now is like a nice little underground cave, and inside there should be some torch berries. So let's go see what we can find here in this here Twilight Forest. Now that over there might be something directly in front of us. That's like a little hill, and inside there might be some good stuff. Generally speaking, there's good stuff in there. And I don't mind using my mining gadget to mine, if I can find said mining gadget. Where you at, mining gadget? Actually, there you are. I don't think I need my builder right now. Alright, let's make this a little bit smaller. So if we dig into this place, I think this is like a smallish version of it. Yeah, now we're cooking. Kobolds. And swarm spiders, and druids, and more kobolds. Let's get some mage lights in here. Come here, you. Yeah, stop running away from me. So as you can see, there's definitely some unique mobs in here. Like this slime beetle thing, which I think picks you up sometimes, so be careful about that. There's also some chests with some good loot that we'll take a look at once I have this place cleared out. Man, they all love to run and hide from you, don't they? Luckily my netherite armor is doing a pretty good job against most of these dudes. That's the one thing about these caves. They have like a bunch of resources in them, so it's nice to go mining in if you're looking for resources, but there's also usually a lot of mobs. Let's see what we got by way of stuff here. Ore magnets are cool. Anything particularly good in here? Yeah. Look how much loot I've got. Oh yeah, there's a lot of bad guys in here. A couple spawners. Alright, now we're starting to get somewhere. My goodness, there's a lot of bad guys in here. Holy cow. Look at them all. Alright, is that good enough? Alright, let's start putting away some junk that I have here that I don't necessarily need. Put away all this stuff. That should be cool. Alright, I was hoping to find some glowberries in here, but clearly no such luck. Anything cool in here? Oh, some neat goodies. I'll talk to you guys about what those are in a minute once I'm in a slightly safer spot. Luckily, these guys aren't too much of a threat. Not yet, at least. Some ironwood is cool. Hey, a blank magic map. You know what? That saves me the trouble of crafting one. We'll take a look at that. Let's get outside. What I'll need to do is figure out where I got in at. Or I could just dig straight up, right? There you go. That's one way to escape. So yeah, these little hollows, there's small and large sized ones. There might be medium. I forget if there's 2 or 3 different sizes to them. But the gist is, there's a lot of resources in there. So if you feel like mining them out, you can get a lot of good resources. But generally speaking, I was going in there looking for the berries to make the blank magic map. Because we need torch berries, glowstone, and the raven feather. But since we got a free map, I'll take it. So if you just right-click that map, it'll activate, and it'll show you where you're at. Now, I feel like this dude due north of me is where I want to be, right? Is that about where I want to be? That's an interesting layout, but we'll see. So you can see on the map here, this is the little hill that I was in. That's the small version of it. That might be a small, that might have been a medium that I was in, and this is a large version of it. And then this little dude at the top, right here, is a boss. I think that might be the hedge maze boss. Am I right about that? I think so. And if we run over in this direction, and I don't mind doing a little bit of leaping to help. We'll just leap right over that guy. Or you could mine right through it, it's fine. There's a bunch of cool, like, stone structures and stuff here, too. So that's, you know, something to note. Now, here's the way this works, is when you get towards a boss, he'll spawn. So the Naga just spawned. That's the first boss, I think. That's the first boss. In the Twilight Forest. So let's take him down. Where you at, Naga? There you are. Ah. Now, Naga's, like, literally the very first... I think it's more of a mini-boss than a full boss. Well, I might be wrong about that. It might be a full boss. Doesn't matter. You know, he's fun. He's not too hard, though. Like I said, he's like, you know, one. He's your entry level. He does do a lot of knockback, though. And you know what? He's not doing an insignificant amount of damage to me, either. I mean, even with my nice protective armor. It would probably be smarter to use a ranged weapon on this guy, but I'm trying not to use my modded weapons, and I really don't have a vanilla bow. Though I might... Yeah. Did I get him? There you go. That's him, right? Nice! Time to even the scale. Slay the Naga in its forest courtyard and obtain the Naga scale to overcome the barrier surrounding the Lich's tower. Does he drop a chest? He does. So you'll find that there's a chest nearby that his loots drop into. So we got a miniature yellow heart, which is... I should really start looking at those hearts. What do they do? I mean, I have a lot of them. I don't have an insignificant amount. Heart amulet. Cool. Red heart canister, green hearts, wobbly heart, okay. And then the gold heart canisters, I assume green. I'll look at them at some point. But yeah, in there you got the Naga head trophy, which is pretty sweet, and then some Naga scales. Now the Naga scales can be used to make armor. That's optional. Really, it's about killing the boss. As long as you kill the boss, you can progress to the next one. And if you look at the Twilight Forest progression, you'll be able to see like what you're supposed to do. So if we look in here, you'll find the Twilight Forest. This is what we're looking at. Now, why is this achievement scene so small looking? Shouldn't it be a little bit bigger? I don't know. But anyway, you can see the Silence of the Forest, right? Craft the magic map focus. I'll get, it's optional-ish, right? And then there's a bunch of stuff here. All kinds of quests and such that you can do. The main progression, though, I think, is here. So, defeat a spider in the hedge maze, get your axes and shears ready, search every nook and cranny to get anything and everything that comes from trees. Craft loot and obtain every slab, sapling, leaves, more, everything, all of it. Oh my goodness, that is insane. 198 things that you got to do for that one. Probably not going to be doing that. Crafting the Naga armor is, like I said, optional, but you can. But our next goal is to find a Lich Tower. So, step one, we had to kill the Naga to get Naga scales that will help overcome the magical barrier surrounding the Lich Tower. If you go to the Lich Tower before you've done this, you'll see there's a big barrier around it. And you wouldn't be able to get through it. And we'll see probably some of that at some point. So let's take a look at our map and see if we can't find a Lich Tower. So we should probably be heading southeast-ish. And rather than running very slowly everywhere, I'll use some semblance of movement help. Oh, you know what? I see a Lich Tower. I think that is a Lich Tower right there. So let's head off in that direction and see if I'm right about that. Where am I? Exceptional question. I'm heading south, right? So you can see this like snow biome. Oh, look at that winter wolf. There's a Lich Tower. That's what I'm looking for. Don't go through the snow biome, though, because the snow biome we're not prepared for. See? Yeah, definitely not prepared for the snow biome. So we need to clear something to open up the snow biome. Look at that Yeti over there. I see you, Yeti. But here's the Lich Tower. And like I said, were we to go here before we got the Naga scales, it would have been, you know, nobody. So let's go find our entrance. I think you have to make one, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think there is a main entrance. I think you literally have to break your way in. And we can put this stuff away. And having ranged lights is a huge benefit. As you can see, there's some mob spawners there, so be prepared. Was that a hole in the stairs? Yep. The Lich Tower, or the Lich fight is one of my favorites, if I'm being honest, because I remember the first time I fought the Lich, and I was struggling so much until I figured out there's a trick to him. So watch your step, because clearly there's a lot of bad stuff around here. And there's a few things you could explore if you wish, right? So there's some other areas out here. Right? You could head out to some of these side things and see what kind of good stuff you can find. I don't even know. I've never really explored the Lich Tower all that much, to be honest with you. But I assume there's some good stuff, right? Maybe. Fat lot of good his shield did, huh? Right? But there's all kinds of stuff here. The Lich Tower is a neat structure. But the main boss fight, or the main reason you're here, is in the center. So if we head back to the center of the dungeon here, this place, and keep on keeping on. I see you, Death Tomes. Looking good. Which one is this? What spawner does that do? Another swarm spider. And you could always grab one of these spawners if you wanted to. Now this fight might be tricky, so I don't know. He does some magical damage, I think, and I don't think I have any magical protection. Now, as you get to the top of the tower, what's going to happen is, once you get up there, he's going to spawn. So let's be prepared for this. Are we cool? What I want to do is clear out my inventory if I can. I got some glowberries, didn't I? I did. I got some torch berries. Let's craft that magic map focus just for the achievement. Haha, books. Alright, let's go. Fight it up. Zombie. Hello, zombie. And there's your Lich friend. Okay, so the Lich is an interesting fight. Let me kill that Death Tome. See how I can't hurt him? Because he has a shield on. Now, when he teleports, he's going to have a wand in his hand. And there's one real Lich, or two fake ones. See? They're darker. And if they have red particles, they're going to shoot a fireball that explodes. And if they have green particles, they're going to shoot like an ender pearl. If you reflect the ender pearl like a ghast, it'll destroy one of his shields, protecting him. And I should be ready with this one, just in case, because I feel like I'm going to need it. You can't reflect the fireballs, as far as I recall. Where's Where's Buddy Lick? Where are you at, buddy? His clones are up here, but where's the main one? Where indeed? Oh, there he is. Hiding down there, are you? There you go, he's got green particles. Where did he go? Normally he stays up in his top tower. I've never had him do this. Alright, so now, where did he... I think I destroyed his shield, so now you can see at the top his health is higher. And he's summoning minions on me, which is fun. There you are, Lich. So now that his shield is gone, I can, like, proper attack him. And that's the end of you. Yeah, I remember the first time I fought him, I like had no idea how to get through his shield, and then I forget if I looked it up or eventually figured it out, one way or another. And there we go. We've got the Lich trophy. Hey. A couple golden swords. The Scepter of Fortification. That looks pretty good. Sweet. So what's this one do? There's 9 charges on it. But you can recharge it with a golden apple. So that's neat. I don't know what that did. Does it heal me or something? Oh, look, I put a shield around me. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know you could get his shield. He drops a couple different scepters, by the way. So if you want to explore them all, you can definitely feel free to do that. Looks like the shield wears off over time. That's neat. But yeah, there's the Scepter of Twilight, of Life Draining, Zombie Scepter, which I think summons some of those zombie minions, and then Fortification, which gives you... that's cool. I didn't notice that. I don't think I've ever gotten that one before. So if you want to get all the scepters, I think you have to kill him, you know, a few times. Sweet. Okay. So now if we take a look at that, and we take a look at achievement-wise, what did that get for us? Retrieve a scepter to clear poisonous mosquitoes from the swamp. See through blinding darkness of the dark forest curse, and resist the snowy forest's chill. So I think by doing that we've unlocked a few things actually. It looks like that unlocked the Dark Forest and the Carmonite Tower. It unlocked the Fire Swamp, and it unlocked the cold biome. Interesting. And then Highlands is the last place. So I feel like the progression changed a little bit, because didn't you have to do these in order? Now it looks like you can do them kind of in any order. So let's see what we've got in terms of biome type stuff. So we're going to want to head southish from here. And I don't mind doing a little flight just to advance the fun times. So that's the Urghast Tower, I think, directly in front of me. Am I right about that? Yeah. Yep. So this is the Dark Forest. So let's do this one first, because that's what I stumbled upon first. And they ain't kidding when they say it's a Dark Forest. Oh, Mist Wolves. I'm not familiar with you guys either. Are you newish? Cool. Alright, and most structures have like a main boss and a mini boss. So if we're looking here, like this is the main boss of the area, and 1, 2, there's one here, 3, 4. There's 4 mini bosses around him. Same here. The pig is the Urghast Tower, and then there's Carmonite dungeons on all 4 sides. So you head for one of the mini dungeons. Okay. And then once you've found the mini dungeon, do I have night vision? I think I have a token of night vision or something. Yeah, a little charm. Alright, settle down, wolf. I got you. Okay, I get it. You're very excited to be a wolf. Now you're an ex-wolf. So right around here somewhere should be the entrance to this thing that I'm looking for. There we are. There it is. Found it. Sweet. Alright, now I think I want to put any trophy here. So if I get my Lich trophy, that will open the door for us. And I'm pretty sure I can take it back when the door is open. Okay. Cool. Putting away all you stuffs. And you go away. And let's hang on to you for a minute. Do I need... Okay. Sweet. And now we get to explore this little maze type thing. So generally speaking, I'll light up areas I've been to, and then I can know for sure that I've been there because, hey, look, it's already lit up, right? Goblin Knights. So you kind of want to head downwards until you find... Is this the mushroom boss room? I think this might be him. Okay. No such luck here. But that's why I do the torch lighting up thing. And I generally keep... when I'm doing torches, I put them on the right. I'll do the same with these things. So I'll know that I've been there. And if I follow them on the left, I know I'm reversing my course, right? Alright, let me, let's see, I'm going to do one more path, and then if I'm equally dead-ended, I will come back. See, cool music in this mod, too. Like, this mod really does have it all. It has puzzles, it has interesting boss fights, it has, like, moody music, it has dungeons to explore. Like, so many cool mechanics. You know, every now and then, take a break from doing all the fun automating and stuff that I do, and just do a little adventure-y type mod is fun. And that's why I purposely like change out my armor and everything. Why are you guys like in positions that you shouldn't be? It's weird. Ooh, got a fiery sword. That's nice. Sweet. Okay. Looking good. Let's head down here. Oh, this might be the boss. I think it is, actually. See, there's a spawner in there. So, it's a custom spawner, I think, that they use. And when a player approaches it, it spawns the actual boss. Oh, this is the knights. This is the knight ghosts, right? There they are. Phantom Knights. Yeah. They actually have quite a lot of armor going on, don't they? Kind of hurt a little bit, I'm just letting you know. One down. I notice I have a yellow heart. Does that mean each of these guys drops a yellow heart? Because that's kind of cool. These guys are harder than I remember. I feel like this mod definitely got some tweaks, which is exciting to me. Okay, 2 down. Which maze is it that has the mushroom guy then? Is it the swamp maze? Might be. Look, he like transformed into like some kind of like druidy guy. That's cool. Alright, you get out of the wall. Do you even take range damage? I guess, maybe? There you go. Nice. Carmonite Acclamation. So generally speaking, there's the main dungeon and the mini dungeon in each biome, right? You have to complete the mini dungeon to access the main dungeon, generally speaking. So by completing the mini dungeon here, I just got access to the main dungeon in this forest, which is the Urghast Tower here. Okay, so same deal here. In order to get to the Snow Queen's temple, you need to complete one of the mini bosses inside one of those caves. Cool. All right, and then from here we got all kinds of goodies. We got some nice night metal swords. We got some phantom helmets, which you can see is never lost on death. A night metal axe, a night metal pickaxe, and we got the night phantom trophy. Sweet. Cool, cool, cool. And I think we got some night metal from just exploring in here. Is that right? Twilight Forest? Yeah, we got some armor shards, which can be combined into armor shard clusters, which can be smelted into night metal, which can be used to make all kinds of cool stuff. Cool? Alright, so now that we've completed this mini dungeon, we can probably head for the main dungeon. That said, I think it is wrapping up point. So I'm going to exit this this location here, and you can see I can just follow my stuff on the left here. And as I do that, I should find my way out. That's the trick, right? Thank you. Did I go down here? Yes, but that's on the right. I wasn't doing a perfect... Is this the room I came in at? It is. Okay, there you go. So, nice. All right, so now I'm going to head towards this dude. And we will, you know, come back next episode and take a look at the Urghast Tower, which I will teaser for you in a minute. The Urghast Tower is absolutely one of my favorite dungeons. It is super tall. If you want to cheat, you can fly all the way to the top, but I'm gonna not cheat. All right, for now, Little20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time and explore the Urghast Tower. For now, take it easy.